You're caught in live. You can't do this, for the record. Go ahead, Ryan. Go ahead. Tell everyone. Tell everyone what you've done.
We got Picasso's.
If people are watching outside of the Buffalo region, and I promise you this, you might think you do, but I promise you this more than anything. You have no idea what pizza is supposed to taste like. I'm not just saying that as someone who's originally from the Buffalo region. I'm telling you, I've sent people who have never been there to eat pizza, and it has changed their lives. Pizza doesn't exist outside of Buffalo, New York. It doesn't. You might think it does, New York style, it's super thin and crispy, blah, blah, blah. No, garbage. That's garbage. That's a greasy mess in New York City. Chicago is a cake. That doesn't count. Italy puts tomatoes on it instead of sauce. I'm telling you, the only pizza on planet Earth is in Buffalo, New York. If you've never been there for pizza, you are not a Christian. Ryan, it brings Jesus and God into your life. Ryan, today on the show, we're going to talk about Somali rape culture. Diddy has requested a formal pardon from President Trump. A United States representative has officially said that she puts Guatemala before the United States. And another one, by the way, and I don't know if it's the same person, but we'll have to double check this. Another one has come out and said that she will alert her community, which is, as far as I can tell, not her constituency, if there is ICE coming to her community. So that's good. That sounds like treason. The United Kingdom, this is the big story, Ryan. The United Kingdom intelligence agencies are specifically hiring non-whites. We're going to talk about WNBA dildos. We're going to talk about CNBC, a hilarious failed fact check, and a former UFC fighter has found God. Ryan, as always, I tried to stretch this out. Ryan, as always, what would you like to speak about first?
Dildos.
Of course you picked dildos. Ryan,
I started the episode by eating a slice of pizza to rub it in your face. I wasn't even hungry. I already ate a slice of pizza. I just knew that Dave's favorite. Oh, mouths are watering thinking about
it. It is my favorite
the best pizza. It's so good. There's 3 pizza spots locally. You got Pizza Heist, you got Picasso's, and you got One Pipe Pizza Company, and then everything else is secondary. That's it.
Now there's Santora's too, which is owned by the same people as Picasso's, I think, and the difference is one is square and one's circular. Either way, it's delicious pizza. Ryan, WNBA dildos,
clearly.
People have found a way to make WNBA an exciting sport to watch, and naturally, that's by throwing dildos.
Oh, it's green too. Perfect green screen up.
Person in the other.
Lime green. Alien
like how they all don't know what it is.
For those of you guys who can see, it is in fact a green Dallas. And the police officer is.
Listen to the broadcast is how angry they get. Yes. Just the sight of a fake dick.
Yo, did you hear the joke? Did you hear the joke? That none of them know what that is because it's a fake. They don't know what penis is because they're lesbians.
Yeah, I think lesbians use dildos though. Am I wrong about this? They still shove things in there, right? Even shaped things.
Maybe there's pruder lesbians that only like tongue, David. I don't know. Don't generalize with female sexuality. I think you're cornering. Have you not read 50 Shades of Grey with DP, David? Clearly, we're missing out a whole segments.
Right,
dude, look, I didn't need to read it. Look,
I watched the first 2 movies like a man.
I know we're talking dildos, but this is relevant. Do you know how when did 50 Shades of Grey come out? 10 years ago? Everyone's like, yeah, you're generalizing about women.
Than that now.
Oh, well, all the same. They were like, men are like, look at you're all whores. They're like, we're not whores. I'm like, you're buying whore books. I'm like, we're not whores. And you know what? You're like, well, you watch porn. I'm like, duh. Like, we're not mad about that, but we're mad that you're not admitting you're buying smut. That's fine. Buy smut. I don't give a fuck. Just don't lie about it. You're fucking whores. Go ahead. It's fine. You fantasize about horse shit. Fine. Funny. But you know what, dude? All that it told me, my grandmother has read all the 50 Shades of Grey. That's all I needed to know. I agree. See, another grandmother. They said it's the best book ever. Best lady romance book ever.
And my mother.
It's just...
Is it...
Read it. Just, you don't even got to read it. Just flip through it enough and read like every 70th page. I got all the books at Goodwill for $1.99. You guys turning in your smut for free. Could you imagine buying used porn from somebody? That's so weird. Flea market was a gross place in Buffalo, I'll tell you. You could buy we use old women's used porn books. Segueing to dildos in the WNBA. Is this actually a WNBA? Because I don't know any logos or what the court looks. This is an official team. This isn't like a secondary.
Well, the some of the initials are Atlanta, so I'm guessing. I don't know what GSV is. To be honest with you, Ryan, I can't verify that.
Do you even care though? Do you even?
No.
Do you even care?
No. No, it's just for fun, Ryan. This is for funsies. No, I don't care. Throw dildos on the court. Who cares?
No, I didn't mean about that. I meant about like women's basketball.
No, it's unwatchable. Completely unwatchable.
I know this was for funsies. That's why
the people who make the jokes that men should be allowed in female sports because it makes it watchable.
It's true.
All great comedy has a kernel of truth, Ryan.
Amen to that.
It would.
Amen to that.
I think all women's sports should have one. Actually, you know what I'd really like to see?
Producers agree all over the world.
I'd like to see this. Every time it's a man and woman sports, it's like a dude who's ranked like number 306 at tennis beating Serena Williams. He's like he's unranked. He's so bad, but in the men's division, but he beats Serena Williams. Like I want, but
yes,
more
drunk, hungover, he can outrun the fucking top female athlete at like the greatest colleges of the World Olympic. Boys beat the soccer team of
15
the Olympic
and under
women.
Boys beat the women's Olympic soccer team.
They weren't trying hard, David. Oh, you're gonna lose. You're gonna not practice hard.
But the thing that I really, really want to see, because like I said, it's always like the completely bottom ranked man. I want to see like LeBron James go just absolutely beat up on a WNBA team, because it would be hilarious watching someone. I want to see not just the bottom go there and dominate. I want to see the best go there and dominate. That would be something to watch.
LeBron do one season, break every stat of WNBA for its entire history. The greatest WNBA player of all time is LeBron James. James.
The best WNBA player of all time. Her career stats would be like 3 games for LeBron. It would be such massive domination. They would have the scores would be like 300-12. It would just be.
Producer just said that it should be the highest women's team versus the lowest man's team. No, because when you watch men play professional sports, Josh, hold on. No, I know, but this is the thing. This is the thing women need to realize. Me giving you, because women are always like, we're stronger than men. You might be stronger than your boyfriend, but all the men I know are probably stronger than you. But the point I'm making about the sports is like, we don't want you. Even average men could probably beat the average woman sports, as long as they're relatively fit. The point is we go to watch extreme athletes. And Jordan Peterson always said the difference in men and women is at the extremes, which is why you need to compare at the extremes, which would be playing whatever the best women's quarterback is versus Josh Allen. Like it's not. I know that it would be more watchable, Sam. You're right. It would be better. But psychologically, we need to understand, apparently, as a culture, that you can't fucking think they're the same.
No, I'm saying they're still going to get smoked by the dudes.
They're 100% going to get smoked.
That's all.
We could probably pick 7 guys out of the bar that are drunk, hungover, and fat and don't see their dicks and can outplay some women, most women. And they just watch sports for fun. They might be out of breath, but they might like dig deep and like men literally fought all the wars for all of human history. And you think you're going to outplay that in sports because you sewed blankets and raised children and are strong as well? Like, my bones are denser on average for all of human history.
Yeah,
this don't matter what they do recently. It's all of human history.
There's just biological differences that just can't be made up. I mean, that's just what it is. But again, this is the problem when we mix sex in society.
Because
we're now interchanging roles that are never been meant to be interchanged.
Yeah, we don't know how to navigate it. Yeah, because I hear that WNBA is going to they were going to strike a few weeks ago or something, to get payment. They were trying to get paid the same.
Who cares? Yeah, strike. Go, get strike. We kind of talked about that a little bit because they said, "Well, pay us what you owe us." Well, you're and
you're getting paid by WNBA players.
Well, they are. They're getting played by the NBA because the NBA is subsidizing the WNBA because the WNBA loses money because it's unwatchable. So pay us what you owe us. Fine, you're going to take a loss. You're going to pay and then play and then pay us to play because that's how it's a lot. You operate at a loss. You don't get a raise. That's not how the world works. It isn't, Ryan. If your company was losing money installing solar panels and you went to them and asked for a raise, they would laugh at you. They're like, "We're closing. What do you mean a raise?"
That's wrong, David. That's where there's the union.
Yeah, well, the union's all fine and good until they put the company out of business, right?
Yeah, I'm just kidding, David. Actually, there is a good, wholesome relationship between the union and all the contractors. Thank God. It is one of the oldest unions in the building. So
I've always been sure to clarify this when I talk about unions because I have a huge issue with public unions. But when we're talking about private companies, I wouldn't recommend it for the company. But if a company and the employers get together and they decide that unionization is going to work for both parties, then go for it. I guess that's
dude.
fine.
Honestly, I'm at the point now that I don't think that if there wasn't unionized trades, I don't think tradesmen would get paid anything. Like the only reason that private
I think
sector
you would really have to convince me on that.
I will convince you because the life of a construction worker, you're basically half homeless. You live out of your car, you eat out of gas stations, you shit out in porta potties, you sit on a bucket, you eat cold lunches every day. Like you're talked to like shit. You're told to just build shit in all the elements. It doesn't matter if there's dog shit, bees, stings. Like I have to get the job done. It doesn't matter.
But why would you not get paid?
Well, you wouldn't get paid because the wage set by the private industry around here, at least, depending on where you go, David, this changes. But the way that the union wages are structured around here, I believe it sets the private wages for the private contractors around here. I genuinely believe that because the only way that somebody's going to not be in the union is if they pay more than it, or the guy like got thrown out of the union, and that's just my experience in tradesmen, or they tried starting their own thing in the 80s and it worked and they've been doing it since. That's another thing I've ran into. But I'm talking construction trades across the board. That's what I've met in my experience when I've talked to people, or they're Mexicans are big drywallers, which is interesting, but it's a stereotype that fits and they've always worked their ass off. It's actually kind of dope. But because you do go into a room and they are singing Ariba songs, fucking drywalling their ass off. It's kind of funny. But no, I don't know. My point in saying all that is there's downfalls to everything. I've had downfalls in private business, David. We worked at the same business and hit the same walls before. We've navigated them differently and all that, but we also got really good stuff out of private industry, and I got really good stuff out of private industry as well. But I don't know how we got on unions, but all the same, the unions have its issues, just like private businesses have their issues. You just pick and choose your headaches, honestly. But if we're going to talk about the WNBA and just transition out of that, it's kind of interesting that this clip probably gets more views than like the average highlight reel of WNBA. As long as it wasn't forced upon its viewership, David, it's not like they would cut it in between regular LeBron James dunking on people to maybe feature a woman every 15 seconds. Is that what we're going to see? Every 15 seconds of highlight reels, am I going to have to get force-fed a woman so that it's like, well, viewership is up for female sports? Like, well, you brainwashed me to fucking watch. I might as well fucking watch them. Because what's going to be the difference, David, between me watching Josh Allen when you're like, fuck Josh Allen, why did you make that? When I watch somebody miss a ball, I'll be like, dude, even I could have made that throw. What the fuck's wrong with you? It's going to be a whole different viewing experience when we watch female sports at a mass. Unless there's some really bad bitches or some really well put together physique ladies, some strong women out there swinging some bats. I'm big on softball bodies, David. I don't know about you. Not the ball, but the women.
Volleyball. Ryan.
Also, big volleyball.
Some track too.
Some track.
Not shot put though.
Hurdles.
Ryan.
Hurdles.
If
gymnast bodies. Well, cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Gymnast. Easy.
I'm into weightlifting, so specifically the squats division. Ryan, if
the biggest ass possible in your short space.
If I were to search WNBA highlights, do you think I would get legitimate highlights, or do you think I would get like hilariously bad? Like,
Are you
low light?
asking because you did it and you're waiting to show me?
I'm curious in general.
All right. Well, I would generally think that you're gonna get dubs, like you're gonna get people roasting the WNBA. But I don't know. YouTube may promote.
Well, let's see real quick.
I also may have a negative bias, David, and I just am cognitively wired to not
Well, that's
trust.
because you're a misogynist, Ryan. Clearly, women in basketball is what everyone wants to watch.
Oh, you're on Twitter. Oh, that's a different.
Horrendous foul
here we
call.
go.
Unsuccessful.
There you go.
Delete a tweet. 0 free throw attempts. The WNBA was 40.
Hold it.
Airball. Airball. Dude, the 3-point line is like a foul line too, which is it's even better. Well, I don't know what that was.
Travel. Travel.
Miss layup. Perfect. Well, she's
Don't go
scared,
for the ball.
I guess. She's going from half court. Holy, at least she hit the rim. She's a sharpshooter. Layup, miss, and a rebound. Nice. And layup, and a miss, and a rebound, and a layup, and second miss. Perfect.
Now, David, it would
And then
be
she
one
just
thing to
yeets
say
back
if
for
this
a
is
three.
just a
Oh,
good
she
game
missed.
of defense, but this is just clearly.
This is the All-Star game, Ryan. This was
These are the highlight. Oh, I didn't know that. These are the best of the best women.
This
Get
is
me
the
in
All
there.
the
No
All-Star
wonder
game
you
had a missed layup, rebound, second missed layup by the same person in the All-Star game. This girl's scared. I don't. Okay, there's gonna be real.
There's got to be more there. Clearly.
Oh, this is the green dildo again. Oh, green dildo. There it comes flying in.
So it was at the All-Star game.
Family Guy. That's funny. Okay.
The green dildo is about to be one of the biggest highlights of the
water.
cases.
Green dildo. Here we go. Is this gonna be legit? This is gonna be legit. A block. Okay, that's defense. Nice. Out.
All right, let's go. That was fire.
That was nice.
That was cool. I dig that. Give me 50
That's
more clips.
game.
50 more clips in a row, like LeBron.
MVP front runner.
Let's go. Come on, Caitlin Clark, right?
Yeet.
All right, that was good. I see. I can watch this.
Yeah, they can play, Ryan. They can ball. They can ball. They can ball.
But if it was that first clip, if that's the whole game, I'm not watching that.
For that girl, do it.
10 points in the first.
This was the
first quarter.
This was the best. Okay.
Is the dildo to say "get fucked" to the?
I'm sure there were more. There was
no zero symbolism. There's just like the Bills. I'm only speaking about the dildo, David.
Oh, we'd like pay us what you want. Actually, go
dildo.
fuck yourself. Here's a
green dildo. Yeah, literally, go fuck off. Like there was a Bills dildo at a Pats game, if I'm not mistaken. The dildo was synonymous with Pat McAfee.
Yeah, because Tom Brady commented about it. I think.
Did he really? Holy fuck! I love.
Oh yeah.
I love this place,
Ryan.
Dysfunctional function, dude.
I don't know how to. I'm not entirely sure how to. I can't segue this. I guess I could just pick whatever I want because nothing's going to segue. Ryan, Diddy has requested. Is it still Diddy? Diddy has requested a formal pardon from President Trump.
Do you think he'll get it, David?
Trump would have to be out of his fucking mind with everything going on.
He did. It's a Lil Wayne and Kodak Black.
If I'll say this, right?
It's a Lil Wayne and Kodak Black.
Yeah, but I think that's different, Ryan. I'll say this because I personally, I haven't gone as far as you to say Trump has fucked kids yet. But he's acting very suspicious. I'll say that. But if
that's fine, David. I'll go out on a limb on this.
That's fine. I'm waiting for the facts, Ryan.
It's clear. It turns out to be true. You mean?
Yeah. Well, they're not releasing the facts, so it's making.
I can't wait for the day. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have receipts, David.
If they tell you to wait for the facts, but they have the facts and then they hold them and don't release them, so you just sit there and wait forever. You just never have a hunch.
It's called
I need to read it first
declassification.
before I know it's true. They wouldn't lie. Fucking
It's called
idiot.
declassification. They wouldn't lie on purpose. It's not House of Cards, guys. I'm just making everybody leave Daily Wire on accident. Huh.
Legitimately,
I have
if he pardoned Diddy, though, I'm ultra suspicious about what Diddy has on President Trump. With everything going on already, for Trump to issue a pardon, if he were to do this, I'd be like, Diddy's got some shit on him, because there ain't no way. That's political suicide. Given the situation. I think if it was on its own, he could survive it. It'd be fine. He'd be like, listen, me and Diddy, I don't know. The facts of the case weren't very good. We always had a good relationship, and then you move on with your life. But couple that with the Epstein thing, it'd be very difficult to justify that, I think, personally.
Yeah, it'd be like both feet in the dirty ponds, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I guess other
Speaking
than we'll
of,
see. What else can we do?
well, I got a segue for this one. Speaking of black rapists, this isn't gonna make us. I shouldn't speak for you. This didn't make me quite as mad as the AI ghost interview, but it's not good. I'm just gonna play the clip, Ryan. Just play the clip.
This is Savannah Hernandez standing in front of the Al Hassan Islamic Center in St. Paul, Minnesota. Now, I'm standing here because this mosque is a national headline after they penned a letter of community support for a Somali immigrant who sexually assaulted a 12-year-old. Now, back in 2024, this perpetrator was charged after abducting a 12-year-old from her backyard, forcing her into his vehicle, and then sexually assaulting her. He has since been convicted of first-degree criminal sexual assault. Now, after being convicted, his family members were sending letters to the judge to ask the judge to consider his character when making that sentencing. And one of those letters came from the Al Hassan Islamic Center. It was actually signed by their executive director, stating that he had to face differences and challenges of taking on a new culture. They also frame him as a family-oriented man who sends his money oftentimes back to his family members in Somalia. The judge actually gave him the lightest sentencing possible. He is only going to be serving 8 years in jail for this crime. He was sentenced to 12 years, but those last 4 years are going to be spent out of jail and on probation. By the way, going back to that point about the challenges of a different culture, this perpetrator has been in the United States of America since 2006. So he's been in the United States for 19 years. He was born in Somalia, but he has been here for almost 2 decades at this point. However, the culture coming into play when it comes to, as the Islamic Center put it, this situation, the situation, of course, being him sexually assaulting and abducting a 12-year-old girl. So just wanted to give you guys an idea of some of these stories, some of the cultural impact happening here in Minnesota as it relates to the Somali community.
If there's too much of a cultural hang up for you when you come here from Africa or any other place, honestly, if you come from anywhere and you feel like, man, this culture difference is crazy, I can't rape girls, your culture sucks and I don't want you here. That's a wild justification, by the way. Is that it's culture shock, Ryan? It's culture shock.
That's what they have to say when they overthrow your culture, David.
Never knows.
He's got a little Lego Statue of Liberty or something.
No,
It's Trump.
There's a Trump. Yeah, there's a Trump. There's a Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, yeah, they're trying to overthrow our culture. This has been like the thing that we've said for a long time here. That they're going to come here and do shit, and some of these people's cultures and the way they view the world, at least, they're not willing to assimilate to our culture, which is you don't fuck kids.
Which, by the way, this was the one hang up I had when we spoke with Dr. Mike Termott when I was talking about immigration. I'm perfectly happy to have immigration, but first of all, we're in charge of immigration. It's not the other way around. We don't get pushed around by people who want to come here. That's not how that works. It's our country. We decide who comes here. And I think if we're going to decide who comes here, which we should, it's our borders. We decide. We're going to decide that we want people that are beneficial to us, first and foremost, and that are going to assimilate to our culture, not bring their shitty culture here. I don't care what your culture is like in Somalia. If you like it so much, fucking stay there.
Pretty much.
And his point was, well, I wouldn't want to, legislate that kind of thing. All right, I guess then I don't know. Maybe no immigration's the answer. Maybe, but I know the answer is
immigration and gumballs, David.
I know the answer isn't bring the rapists here. Which, by the way, I'm not putting words in Dr. Mike Termott's mouth. He absolutely would not tolerate rapists coming here from other countries. So don't construe that. But
yeah, he was a police officer for 20 years. Probably put away plenty of rapists.
100%. He probably would have fucked this guy up.
Definitely would have fucked.
Just to be clear, I'm not saying Dr. Mike Termott likes rapists. I'm just saying this was my point about assimilation. I don't want your shitty culture here. I want our culture here. Well, your culture's made up of other cultures. Yeah, but now it's our culture.
Yeah, the 300-year culture, David.
The founding fathers were British. Oh, all right. Okay.
What's interesting about that is they say that same thing, but also say there's a gun culture in America.
Yeah, we built that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the culture I want. I want
part of the culture is guns, is firearms.
You know what I like about gun culture? I would like that 12-year-old girl to be able to hold a firearm for when Somali rapists come for her.
And she's got 30 shots. So
how's that for a great culture? Good luck. We've just made the joke about men and women's sports, but you know what's going to always equalize men going to UFC fights against women? Firearms.
45 calibers. 38 specials.
Try it. See what happens. You could put Anderson Silva against any girl on earth. If she has a gun, she wins 9 times out of 10. The only, maybe the gun jams or something. I'll give it a chance. But it is literally the great equalizer for a reason. So yes, give me gun culture. I'll take it. I'll take gun culture all day over rape culture from Somalia.
Yeah, and they're going to tell you that we should feel bad, and they did the same thing they did with all the other people. He's a family man. Man.
Was that girl a family girl? The one who just got raped?
Yeah, the young lady. You've been here longer than she's been alive, and you ruined the rest of her life.
Psychological fucking warfare. You ruined her brain.
Forever.
It's unrepairable. There's not therapy that exists, human nor AI, that will fix that.
Just drugs. Lots of drugs.
Oh, it was just a cultural difference. So is that acknowledgement that your culture in Somalia finds it very acceptable to rape young girls? Actually, kind of makes sense. I think it's an Islamic culture. It's kind of like the prophet's thing, right? We talked about that. Oh, don't ask Grok, though. Don't ask AI for that kind of clarification.
We asked the same question for Jesus.
We did. Jesus.
The same exact way.
Jesus didn't rape young girls. Yeah, it's just a cultural difference. So.
Yeah, what was Muhammad again? Oh, a warlord. Really? What was Jesus? A carpenter. Really? He fix stuff? Fix stuff for people? That's weird.
This is what happens when you
get rid of the carpenter, take the warlord. When the devil rules the world, everything is upside down, David.
When you establish a society and live with a worldview where all things are equal, and I'm not talking about all men created equal. I'm talking about different religions are equal, different cultures are equal. They're not. They aren't equal.
I just seen a thing circulating that the only reason slavery has ended is because the United Kingdom ended slavery globally.
Oh, did they?
They did.
That was super cool, though.
Yeah, and then the United States did shortly after them, and then it started like the domino effect. But the guy was trying to say it was to a bunch of Islamic people. Like there was imams in the room or something. There were some dudes with fucking hats on. And the guy was like, I'm sorry that I have to be rude about you not knowing history, but that's history. Like, it doesn't matter how you feel. The English ended slavery.
Yeah, they did continue to colonize India, though.
Well, I mean,
they're not slaves. They're just
colonization.
yeah, it's just they're just territories.
New,
Oh, okay. Do you get like a lot of like products and services through force from them? Well, yeah, but okay. Well, as long as it's not
new
slavery,
citizens, David. They're not slaves. They're new citizens.
it's like, well, we ended slavery. Like, what about India? Well, those are indentured servants. Oh, okay. As long as it's not slavery.
Yeah, as long as they don't have to pay you back for 60 years.
We still have slavery. We talked about this. Every time you hear an argument about why illegal immigrants should be okay, it's because like, well, who else is going to pick the blueberries for a low wage? It's like, that's slavery. You're just acknowledging you're okay with slavery when you say shit like that.
For the record, I did drive somewhere out in here, and it was just all. There was not one white dude that I seen picking berries.
No, and
they were all plebos. They're all freaking big hats and.
Yeah, definitely here legally making legal minimum wage.
Super
and
green
they do the same thing when we were talking about tariffs. Well,
they make a minimum wage.
White people aren't going to build shoes here. Okay, well, first of all, people do build shoes here, but secondly, like if that's your justification for little 9-year-olds working in factories where there's nets on the windows because people were jumping out, because you want Nikes for $100 instead of $200, I think you're a shit human.
Hey, David.
You're a shit human.
Hey, David. Shit. Easy there. Easy. I want my $1,000 iPhone. I don't care how I get it.
It's not 1,000 anyway. It's the whole point was to keep it cheap, and they're $1,500, $2,000. You're telling me we couldn't build phones for less than that?
No, Dave. We gotta build it all the way on the other side of the globe.
Man, cars are expensive. Why don't we have 9-year-olds building cars and shipping them here from China? That'd be cool. I'd love a $5,000 car from China.
That's a good point, Dave. It's actually a good point.
Why do we stop at shoes and phones? Just keep going. Let's have China just run the world. We'll get a bunch of slave labor. They got billion-something people there. They'll build everything and send it here.
No, Dave. It's not like they build whole fake cities and shit that fall on themselves.
Shitty culture.
I mean, when we let them build the Boeing planes, David, they just fell out of the sky. So clearly, like, we can trust them to build the entire planet, just like they're building Brazil right now.
Well, it's just
with a super highway going through the entirety of South America, David.
That's pretty.
I'm sure we'll go right up to Mexico.
And right through the border.
Encroachment of the borders, David. Clearly. I wonder if they can just keep building this thing because they have a Jewish space laser pointed at the White House. And they're like, we will fucking eviscerate you. What do you do against a space laser?
You just unplug it.
It is a microwave after all.
Representative
medium-sized microwave.
I'm not going to play the clip because it's.
What the fuck did they do to a microwave to make it zap like that? Is so crazy. That is such a low amount of power, dude.
It really is. Like, I'm probably using close or more than that power currently doing the show. Like, I have a TV on. I have a computer going. I have lights on in the basement. I have additional lights for the studio. I have a camera running. I have the microphone going. Like, I don't know how much power I'm consuming currently, but I don't know. Could I be zapping shit miles away in space? Probably.
I mean, are they trying to use the microwave because it's the only thing that will shoot through zero gravity?
I don't know. Is that true?
Dave, I just have a great imagination. I don't care if the shit I say is real. See, this was so crazy about being imagination based. Is like, I don't care if it's real. I just like make it up. And then like when it turns out, well, no, it's just not real. It doesn't have to be real for me to say it. Me saying it makes it real. It doesn't make the thing I'm saying real. Or does it, David? Jordan Peterson would beg to differ. Anyways, like the idea is like, I don't know. I would assume that the particles that are generated by that microwave would pass way through space more than like a propulsion. Like it would keep going. Maybe like 8 miles. What was it? 8 miles at half a group. Maybe that in space is like 800 miles.
Yeah, like 30 centimeter diameter, which is a foot. 5 miles.
Yeah, or maybe when they hit the group of mosquitoes with LiDAR, just ground penetrating radar that definitely didn't get the accurate reading underneath the pyramids, but they can zap mosquitoes with it. No worries. I'm sure it's just super inconsistent. I'm sure that thing at if that got 7,000 foot pyramids, what's that in space? 700,000 feet? I don't know. 700,000 miles?
Well, it's still 7 miles, right?
No, dude.
7 miles on Earth and 7 miles in space is the same, is it not? Or is it
Not.
not? Is it not because of?
You're moving through different matter with a different. The thing
But
is,
it's
you're
distance
thinking.
change.
No, you're thinking of a carbon-based format of time. What I'm describing is like matter
Well, I'm
over
thinking
time.
physical. Yeah, I'm thinking physical distance.
But distance and time, like distance and speed and time and matter, are not all the same thing.
Right, but I was thinking distance.
I'm just saying electricity may travel very different in a vacuum than it does on Earth.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, probably.
Right. So like the 7 miles on Earth may extend just because of the way the particles are. I'm just talking mad shit, dude.
Ryan?
Michael.
Democratic Representative Ryan, Delia Ramirez was speaking in Mexico City, and she told her audience that she is a, quote, proud Guatemalan before an American.
Why aren't you a representative there?
Well, that's a fair question, I would think.
Was she born there?
She's a proud Guatemalan, right? And couple that, I'll see if I can find it specifically, but couple that with this, because to me it's the same thing. No, this was in Arizona. Okay, so this is somebody else. Arizona state senator said this. This was originally posted by the libs of TikTok. Arizona state senator Annalise Ortiz is actively impeding and doxing ICE by posting their live locations on Instagram. She responded, "Yep, when ICE is around, I will alert my community to stay out of the area." Now, maybe I have loose
Isn't that
definitions.
aiding and abetting?
Well, it is, but you could.
Didn't we see another video of a congressman helping an illegal immigrant evade?
It was a
The
judge. Yeah. And
Like the judge helped the immigrant from the bounty hunters or the
Yeah.
detectives or
Yep.
something.
Now we can go further though. Maybe this is extreme, but at what point is it treason?
The whole thing.
I mean, you are a state senator for a state within the United States. It's one of the states in the United States. You're a state senator. Your constituency, your community is United States citizens in Arizona. There is no other community. That's your community. That's your constituency. That's what you represent. So when ICE is doing their lawful duty, removing people who are here illegally, you're notifying them is not notifying your community. You're doing the opposite. You're impeding your own country's law enforcement from taking out foreign nationals, Ryan, that aren't supposed to be here. That's putting foreign nationals above your own people. That is the definition of treason to me. We're going to get into the United Kingdom because this was I don't know if you want to call it a leaked report, Ryan, but I'm sure they're very public and open about this. It's got to be up on a website somewhere, right? And that's how you get
Get
people
a rope,
to
MAGA Nazi foot
come and
soldiers.
apply.
Oh, thanks. Get a rope.
Get a rope.
Yeah, we had a comment.
Sure. Okay. All right. A lot of I don't know. I don't care.
It must be the blonde hair, David.
I always think Well, I have black hair.
Well, you're turning silver, so I mean, clearly, my blonde hair is rubbing off on your black hair.
I become blonde.
Blonde, yeah. The gray silver is the blonde of black hair, David. Just embrace
Ryan,
it. I'm changing your head.
my eyes are brown and sometimes green.
You have hazel eyes, David. You carry half the genes. Half the genes.
Blonde hair, blue-eyed is the Aryan race. I'm neither.
David, you have hazel eyes if they change color. By definition, they're hazel. David.
But they're not blue.
You can still produce blue-eyed children.
But I don't have blue eyes. Right? The Aryan race is blonde hair, blue-eyed.
You possess the genes, Dave.
But I don't think that's the standard.
Producer has blonde hair.
My sister's
doesn't naturally have
literally
blonde
a Jew,
hair.
Ryan.
Killer, David.
And brown eyes. And brown eyes?
No, she has blue eyes.
No. The Get a Rope said and brown eyes. Wait, are brown eyes? But is that
are brown eyes the new Nazi?
Is that a thing? Aryans had brown eyes. I thought the whole thing was blonde hair, blue eyed. Am I misunderstanding history completely? Was I gaslit?
I think Hitler's favorite was blonde hair, blue eyes.
So he just was into blonde hair, blue eyed chicks. That's not a supreme race. That's a preference.
Get a rope. Come on. Add some context. Get a rope.
Stop it. Yeah, give me more than a couple words.
Come on, douchebag. Give me something.
Come on, Ryan. Be nice. He's our guest.
He's our guest. He's on my program. Call me a Nazi foot soldier.
No, don't take him out of context, Ryan. He said you were a MAGA/Nazi foot soldier.
Yeah, I'm going to stick my MAGA Nazi foot soldier up his ass.
Ryan, this isn't how we treat guests at our program. Hitler had Jewish soldiers.
Ban him, David. Fuck him.
I'm not banning him. I don't ban free speech, Ryan. Speech away. Do it.
Then don't tell me to not insult people that are insulting us. I'm not going to tolerate this shit.
Ryan, you must stand here and take it.
You're a loser living in a basement.
Take it like a man.
I'm going to talk shit like Tate. Just talk shit like Tate. We'll call this you up, guy.
Hitler had Jewish soldiers. Yeah, I guess. I mean, they were black slavers. That's fine. So just to be clear, because we're really playing with the boundaries here, I'm a black-haired but graying, brown-eyed,
but blue carrying
Jewish MAGA Nazi. I just want to make sure I got it right.
Man, you got a hard ball out there, David.
And plus, the mustache is like nowhere near. Like I'd have to get a lot of the mustache away for this to make sense. Ryan,
completely doable.
We must talk about.
Zipfio would be proud, David.
He wants to know if you need a glass of milk. He must watch you, Ryan. He knows you're a milk fan.
Snowflake. Oh,
whole milk.
I love the snowflake remark.
Whole milk.
Love the snowflake remark.
And a PB&J.
I love the snowflake remark.
And wear a dress when you make it.
Just peanut. I don't eat peanut butter. I'll only do peanut butter. Dave. We only consume protein.
You're not gonna eat jelly? It's fucking delicious, man.
I think I've seen you eat jelly twice in over 2 years.
I need a whole milk and a PB&J stat.
Oh, nice snowflake.
Make it
because he's not here talking shit.
Well, snowflake sounds like a racist joke, Ryan. Is it because you're white?
It's because my eyes glisten with love, David.
Is that what it is? Your blue eyes? I don't know if you have blue eyes. Do you have blue eyes?
I have hazel eyes, Dave. My father has blue eyes.
Paper mache Jesus.
It's quintessential. The quintessential Jesus. Blonde hair, blue-eyed, tan skin.
Jesus always was a Jewish Nazi, Ryan. We knew it. We knew it the whole time. X is letting me down. It's really letting me down. It's probably because it's ran by Nazis, Ryan.
Nazis and porn.
South African neo-Nazis.
Oh yeah, Dave. I didn't tell you we stopped at American Eagle after the whole Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, you
had to walk in.
Hold on.
What?
You're like really doubling down on this Nazi thing.
Yeah, I had to go in there, dude. I had to, and you know what? They had her all over the place. She was on every wall in there. Even the dude section had her in there. I was like, wow, man, they're really trying to push this. Not really. I'm just kidding.
That's the only place she should be. She was like in the dressing room. It was really weird. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
She was cashing this out. There's a VR. Oh.
With haptic feedback gloves.
Vibrating function.
Oh, they do feel real. Ryan,
I love robots, after all. Why would I? What's the movie with Bruce Willis that he's in a machine the whole time and he's a young version of himself, but when he gets out of the machine, he's fat?
What?
Day After Tomorrow? No.
That's
what? That's the thing?
Yeah.
Bruce Willis goes to a machine and he becomes fat?
No. Bruce Willis. People...
Is that Looper you're thinking?
No. People stay at home. Maybe it is Looper. People stay at home and get in like a machine you lay in. It's like a sarcophagus and it closes in. And they operate a version of themselves that's like young, hot, and attractive out in the real world while they're all fat and stupid at home.
What? When was this? What? I'm not a film guy, Ryan. You gotta.
Yeah, hey man, I'm here. I'm here for you guys.
Bruce Willis, fat.
Oh, I'm gonna say this is. You gotta go back. This is like it might be late '90s. It might be late '90s, early 2000s. I don't know. I'd have to see like a photograph. I'd have to see a photograph. I don't know.
One notable Bruce Willis film. I didn't know how to search this because all you gave me was it was Bruce Willis and he was fat. One notable Bruce Willis film in which he portrayed a character who could be considered fat is 16 Blocks.
Jesus, how many fucking movies has this guy been in?
Like a billion, right?
This is dude. I'm in the '90s.
Surrogates.
Oh my god, he was in Armageddon.
I'm liking Surrogates.
It's Surrogates?
I don't know. It just looks. He's like in a pod.
Yes.
And the name gotta make sense. 2009. 2009. I don't know what the fuck is happening in this movie. I'm just looking at some of the pictures.
In the near future, people live in their lives free of pain, danger, and complications through robotic representations of themselves called surrogates. When the first murder in more than a decade rocks this near-perfect society, FBI agent Bruce Willis discovers a vast conspiracy, must abandon his own surrogate to solve the crime, risking his own life in the process. I feel like it's old.
I think that's it.
I feel like it's
the only thing I'm going off of is the fact he's in a pod.
Right. It's a long time.
2009 was a while ago. That's pretty old.
You shut your mouth. Not that long. I remember 2009.
Ryan, was your producer born when it was 2009 yet?
Yo, shush your mouth, David.
Yeah.
I think she's younger than Eve.
I am younger than Eve.
You don't tell me when she
I think she's a year younger?
Yeah.
27.
Holy
I'm also older than Ryan, so our gap is is worse. Your gap actually isn't that bad, all things considered. Ryan.
Doesn't matter when you're 50 if they're 40. I mean, really.
I don't think so. I really don't. We've had that. It's all context. I think we talked about that earlier this week, actually. Like if you're 20 and they're 10, everybody agrees that's fucking gross. But if you're 30 and they're 20, is it gross?
Yes.
It's you think so? 30 and 20 you think's gross?
Yeah.
But at 50 and 40, it's not.
Maybe
gross.
That's a men and women thing, because I don't think that's weird at all.
It is a man and woman thing.
50 and 40 is still weird.
50 and 40 is not weird.
See, I don't think 50 and 40
It's
is weird
almost a gap in my parents.
50 and 40 is not weird at all.
My parents they lean more
90 and 80.
on closer to 10 years apart than closer than 10 years together. My mom and dad are
Oh my gosh, 44 and 50 is fine. But 40 and 50 is like my mom and your dad.
Knowing his dad, that's a very real possibility.
His parents are older.
My parents are older.
Yeah.
Well, he's older. I guess that makes sense. I
even my parents were still older when I was her age. Like relative to our age. Like when I was 25, my dad was 50. Yeah.
See, this is interesting to me because I don't think 30 and 20 is weird.
30 and 20.
Is it because 20 is too young?
It's men and women. I think women don't like 20-year-olds. I think that's what it is, David.
Like, I think like 7 years is like an acceptable gap.
That's
7 specifically
Seven.
is the right.
Seven.
Like,
So
7.
10-year age gap is ick.
For women.
Then write
yeah.
it down, ick. 10-year
Men
age
will
gap.
fuck 20-year-olds their whole lives, and they've proved this in
Yeah,
studies,
40 and
cross-cultural. It don't
I
fucking
agree.
matter. Men
I agree. 30, 20,
will
40,
fuck
20, 50,
20-year-olds
20,
their
it doesn't
whole life.
matter. Yeah.
Doesn't
that's
matter.
right.
They will fuck
think that's
20-year-olds
right.
their whole life.
I think that's right. I don't think that's weird.
If you show men in a study cross-cultural language, I'm just reporting the facts. Which would you rather prefer? It's 20-year-old girls.
I did a 12-year age gap.
Everybody
Relationship
on
may be
my-
hard. I'm just saying the attraction value.
Wait,
like,
have you-
this is
have you-
what, like, most
does
of
she-
this is.
Do you know? I don't even know if you know about this. Do you guys know about the 12-year age gap on like? So my dad is 12 years older than my stepmom,
Okay.
That's how
Who-
we. Okay.
who is 12 years older than me, and I am 12 years older than my little sister, which is their child.
Wow, dude.
To this.
It is a consistent 12s across the board.
What's 12 mean numerology,
Can
David?
look it up.
Is that a thing? Oh, you're
Yeah.
trying to what numerology? Not gonna look up what
Oh,
numerology. I don't know what fucking numerology is. What
Balance,
is
harmony, and unity.
Balance, harmony, and unity, David. That's what
Energy of
I is
leadership.
saying. Oh, I.
Yeah, it says blending the energy of leadership. Transformation.
right. Sounds right.
Very pot. Oh, wait. It's associated with Jesus.
Hey, I'm Jesus. That's it. 12.
That's it.
I'm
Don't-
Jesus.
don't-
I'm Jesus. It's done.
Jesus too.
Done.
David and I are both Jesus. now.
Wait. No, if I'm Jesus, that means I'm blonde hair, blue eyed, which makes me an Aryan, which means get a rope is right, Ryan.
Did you ever
think
hear the
Get a
thing
Rope
that
got a
Jesus
rope, by
was
the way.
actually that pure Aryans were red hair, blue eye, gingers were the actual real Aryans?
That doesn't. No way. They are the inferior race. That doesn't even make sense.
David, there's conspiracy that the gingers actually were all of them. Alexander the Great, like all of the great men of all time had red hair and blue eyes.
That sounds like it was pushed by Big Ginger.
Big ginger juice.
I don't believe that at all.
Don't
I don't
trust those
believe that
ginger
for
juice.
a second.
Big ginger is
for what
fucking
it's worth-
funny.
For what it's
This
worth,
is those boys down at fucking Canada Dry pushing big ginger.
ginger girls are cool. Ginger dudes are unacceptable.
We
They
had
have
a friend growing up. His name was Firecrotch. We called him. It's terrifying. We were terrified to each other.
Ryan, I'm gonna close out on this.
There's 8 minutes left, David, at least.
Well, yeah, but we have. Yeah, this is gonna take some time. I
Are you mad about this one? Is this the one you're mad about?
wouldn't say I'm mad. It's just
Is
more
it
of
the
the
new
same.
King of the Hill let you down, David?
No, I didn't watch the new King of the Hill. It's more of the same, Ryan. It's just more of the same. So this is United Kingdom's intelligence services were reopening summer internships, and I can read this, Ryan. What do we look for? We need people from a range of backgrounds with different skills, knowledge, and perspectives. Applicants must be in their penultimate or final year. That must be a college or European thing, because I don't know either. Of university from a Black, Asian, mixed heritage, or ethnic minority background and a lower socioeconomic background.
So if you're
confining the
poor and
applications-
minority.
Yeah, that's right. We're confining the applications for this internship to those within the demographic due to a current underrepresentation in our workforce. Not sure if that's you? Read below. First of all, if you are going to work for the intelligence agency and you don't know if you fall under Black, Asian, or mixed, you are in the wrong business.
Or if you
But-
don't know how much money you make.
But they do go on to specify. So you are from one of the following: Black, Asian, mixed heritage, or ethnic minority backgrounds, Asian or Asian British, Indian, Pakistani, Bangladeshi, Chinese, or other Asian background, Black British, Caribbean, African, or maybe get some of those Somalis in there, African or any other Black background, mixed heritage, white and Black Caribbean, white and Black African, white and Asian.
Isn't it crazy they call them black? Like, it's literal Black African because it's so mixed. Like, you can be white African. Wow, dude.
Well, you can't be white African, yeah.
No, I know. I hold on. I know. It's just like, holy fuck, dude. Like, just here, it's African American. You know, like, it's like, fuck, dude. White, British, Black, Caribbean, subpar, Polynesian. What? God, I need a pronunciation.
It does, to be clear, not completely ban whites because it says white other is acceptable, whatever that means. For example, Romany gypsy, Scottish travelers, or Irish travelers.
So you could be a homeless gypsy.
Romany gypsy, yeah.
Romany gypsy.
I don't actually know what that. I don't know enough.
Gypsy is a bloodline, babe.
No. I mean travelers. Scottish travelers or Irish travelers? Is that like nomads? Like what's a traveler? Irish traveler. Also known as minciers. Why am I getting small? I have zoomed out. Fucking touchpads. Hold on. Distinct indigenous ethnic group with origins in Ireland. They are predominantly English-speaking, but also speak Shelta, a mix of English and Irish language. Do Irish people have their own language? Because I was under the impression they spoke English.
Yeah.
Gaelic is Old Irish, David. That's for like
Irish...
O'Leary, Orion, Siobhan, like weird names.
So they just put O in front of everything?
Yeah, B's and N's where they don't belong.
It is often confused with Romany people or gypsies, Ryan. They're genetically distinct and have their own unique history and culture.
It's awesome.
So if you're white, you can still get in as long as you're an Irish or Scottish traveler, Ryan. I guess the whole thing here, Ryan, because I don't know. We've talked about this 100 times with DEI and things like that. I guess what are they hoping to get out of this?
How can you hire poor people to be intelligence agencies? They don't know anything. What are you going to train you're going to spend all that money training all those people to be smarter and more educated? How do you even know they have the intelligence to be an intelligence agent?
Well, they're from a socioeconomic.
So we're going to hire the underskilled, underemployed, the people that haven't eaten good food and haven't gotten all their rest. They come from very stressed household, David's the ones that biologically are all triggered in their nervous system. Now, I'm also in the inclination, David, that if I see this, I would like to think that if you were to invert that, that is actually the way they used to hire. Am I wrong in thinking that? That they used to hire people that were from higher economic backgrounds and maybe weren't so minority based.
I would imagine that was the case.
Right, if they're releasing these guidelines are the updated guidelines for it.
But here's the thing:
to promote diversity.
That situation, they weren't. Okay, yes. In the old days, Ryan, when they were hiring, from wealthier families and predominantly white people, they may have happened to get that, but I don't think they were ever specifically looking for white, high economic background ordered people. I think they were just looking for
competence.
Oh man,
and it happened.
This is about to sound real bad. I don't think they were just looking for white people who were
the flag ready, David.
rich. I think they were looking for the highest caliber person, and it happened to be white people who came from that background. I tried to lay that out in the best way that did not make me sound bad. It's Europe. Most people are white. Is that bad?
I don't know. Look up the diversity of England here.
Do you want pre-invasion from Islamic countries?
Put over the last 20 years. Last 20 years.
Last 20 years? 20 years. 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 20 ye Oh, they've had a significant increase in ethnic and cultural diversity. That's weird. So they I'm looking as we do this, but so they influx their country with a bunch of
Poor minorities.
Yeah, and then they say those poor minorities are underrepresented in their intelligence agency. So because they've flooded their country with people that shouldn't be there, now they need to flood their intelligence agency to bring up that standard.
With people that shouldn't be there.
I just want to see
if there's a terrorist attack because of DEI, David, and
by percentage. I want to see like specifically. The proportion of the population identifying as white in England and Wales decreased from 86% to 81% in 2011 to 2021. The percentage identifying as white British specifically fell from 87.5 to 74.4.
Holy fuck, dude.
The percentage of people from a minority ethnic background has risen 16% from 22 to 23. Am I reading that right? In 1 year span, it raised 16%?
It is not an invasion, David.
What else would you call that? 16% in a year?
Not an invasion, David.
That can't be right.
I'm sure they're all women and children, Dave. It's not like there's military age men.
Probably from war-torn areas in Europe.
Yeah, women and children.
They're all Ukrainian, Ryan.
Women and children and the orphans and
they're white non-British from Ukraine. That's what's happening.
White non-British from all the blacks from Ukraine.
The black wheat farmers in Ukraine.
The fucking Chinese blacks from Ukraine.
Yeah. I don't know, Ryan. It's an invasion. So they allow an invasion, and because of the invasion specifically changing their culture, they have to change their intelligence agency because they feel bad that there's underrepresentation. Is that what I'm getting at? Or is
it's cultural Marxism, David?
Yeah, is that it? Or did the invasion make its way to the government, and now they're infiltrating the government?
Well, David, clearly, if you take over, the first thing I would do is get elected to public officials by promising to give everything away for free, like having community grocery stores, David.
That's a good idea.
Super good idea. We're not raising any taxes. We're just removing the property tax for the building.
I hope there's not too much cultural difference for all the Muslims that are in England, because I would hate for the young English women to all get raped.
Well, I'll tell you this right now. The next step after England is the United States.
Do you know what a 16% difference is in the United States? 10% is 3 point is
3 point, yeah. It's 300 million to be 30 million people.
30 million people. 20% is 60 million people. 60 million people? 60 million. That would be the number in United States terms if there was a 16% increase.
Holy fuck, dude. I don't even think there's not 60 million people in New York State.
No, God no. God no. There's what, 10 million people in New York City? And
that's 6 New York Cities worth of people, David. Holy fuck.
It's not an invasion.
Fuck.
Imagine 6 New York Cities worth of people coming across
just
your border.
Showing up.
That's not
we're just here. Hey, we're poor. I want to be your police officers. And let's partner the intelligence agency, David, that you can't be Islamophobic or say anything about anything. And we're going to hire all the minority poor people to monitor your social media. And we'll arrest you if you say anything we don't like, because free speech exists here, of course, because some prick at the World Economic Forum said so. Because all those black people on the World Economic Forum, David, right? All those half Muslim, half British, half Asian Chinese.
All those Scottish travelers.
All those Rockefellers. Don't say anything about the Jews.
The United Kingdom is an island. They had a 16% increase in invasion on an island. It was
just Veep, David. Just Veep. 16% naturally.
At best, it was allowed.
That's clearly,
At
David,
worst,
that's
it's
natural migration. I bet you if you were to look up the average increase in migration periods over the last 30 years, 50 years in some of these countries, it didn't even touch 10%.
It's actually kind of cool. Did you read the Kid Rope's comment? That's actually kind of cool.
No.
Read it.
I'm out of it, though.
Read it, Ryan. I think that's cool.
Gave me a Mauser bolt that she took off in exploration fastest soldier. That's badass.
That is pretty badass. I don't think we're as far apart as you think we are, Get a Rope, if I'm honest.
Yeah, Trump fucked kids, dude. You weren't here for that episode? I'm pretty sure, like, I've already, like,
that sounds like
on...
that sounds like MAGA Nazi foot soldier talk right there, Ryan.
Pretty sure that I said until I see otherwise, Trump fucked those kids. There's nothing you're gonna do or say or change my mind. There's no military operation. You can interview people. You can put them on the stage. You can fucking dress them up. You can get a hot bitch with her tits out. I don't care. You fuck the kids. There's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. So I'll foot the soldier. You keep wiping the blood off the bottom of it. Dave Ryan, December 1773. Catch us on Rumble for the greatest podcast in human history. As always, David, I appreciate you most for your time. And Sam. And I hope Eve enjoyed football. And I will see everybody tomorrow for the Thursday transmission.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Ryan. Get a rope.
Get a rope. Hang.